Yo, 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 what's up, people? We is back. Another day on Keep It G News. So y'all know I wasn't going to let the day go past without me speaking on everything that's going on in Chicago. You got King Von checking in, saying that he a boy lover. Then you got somebody that's a confirmed boy lover, and King Lord J got the man sleeping on his lap or sitting on his lap. So, and matter of fact, Lord J responded to that. So we gonna hear all of that in this video. And we also gonna hear from Thf Bayzoo and his take on King Von's situation. You know that's his man. You know he wasn't gonna let it go like that. You understand? But before we get to Bayzoo, we gotta look at what's going on with King Von and Lord J.
So because of your sexual orientation, you're requesting protective custody, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I get along with, the straight people in, and no problem. But over here, just, they got a problem with me. I don't never start nothing.
Okay. I'm not mad at you.
Bye, little Josh. I'm gonna fuck you too.
It's fine.
Now, a lot of people, when they first saying that video, if you ain't know, you would think that's what he into. I mean, at least that's what he said. But I think by now, since the video been out for a minute, most people understand what he was doing. He was checking in. But a lot of people was giving King Von a pass, And I get it, you know what I mean? I done been in that situation where I ain't no gang member, but I done been on a tier where you just surrounded by gang members. Now, with him being involved in the gang, those was his eyes. And instead of him going on that tier, he decided to bring a move. Now, some people can look at it as clever. I mean, it was clever and very strategic. But at the end of the day, y'all, this is new level gangsterism. Back in the day, you got to stand on that. You know what I mean? You can't do all this stuff in the streets, and then once you get into jail and now you're surrounded by all the people you've been beefing with, you want to check in. No, man, he supposed to get sanctioned or something for that. No, that's not how that's supposed to go. But I know the time that we living in now, and I have experienced this with my own issues with people. People do things to you, and then they hide from you. They don't want to stand on and face the repercussions of their consequences, but it's not respected. So I get it. On one end, it was very clever and strategic. I never seen that type of check-in before, and I didn't seen the best. I done had two bunk buddies that checked in, straight up. I had one bunk buddy, little blood dude. I'm gonna tell a story real quick. Tripped me out. I think he was one of the best, but I think King Von might got him beat now. But he had got into it with the Bloods because he was involved with them. He was a member. And he had a case in the city. And he told me about the case. It was like a murder case or attempt murder or something like that. I was in Baltimore County. But he told me about the case. And when he came back, he just stopped speaking of it. Now, a couple months go past, and now word is getting around. He posed ratted. So we up in the cell. It's late night. About 11 o'clock. Matter of fact, it's about 10:30 because they was doing last count. He write a note. Give it to the CO. So I'm sitting back looking. Like, what the fuck is he doing? Straight up, like, yo, I know he ain't ready to do that. I know that's not what he doing. You feel me? Next thing you know, 5 minutes later, they come in, packing the stuff. No, they grabbed him out first. I'm like, oh, come on, y'all. Like, well, maybe he was going to medical. So I'm still giving him the benefit of the doubt. Couple minutes later, maybe 30 minutes now, they come rolling up his mat, taking all this stuff. I'm like, oh, man, come on. You going to check. And he was a big dude, too. Like, yo, come on. Yo, you ain't had to do it that way, yo. Made the cell look real bad. I ain't going to lie. I was kind of upset with Rue, man. So if you see this, Rue, that was some sucker shit you did, man. Straight up, you supposed to stood on that. Then I had another bunk buddy, white boy named Bill or some shit like that. He got into it with this black guy, yo, man, Tari. Tari was locked up for maybe 30 years at one point. Came home, matter of fact, he was locked up for 18 years, killed somebody. Came home, got caught around with a dead body in his trunk. Act like he ain't know where it came from. Make a long story short, he ended up catching life in prison. But before he caught life, he got into it with the white boy, Bill. I think his name was Bill. Yeah, he got into it with him. And like I said, Terry was locked up. He caught his time young, very young. And he ain't like white people, yo. I'm gonna keep it all real. That's the vibe I got from him. He's one of them old heads like the box and shit. That's all you see him doing, boxing around the cell or around the tier. And the white boy was telling me the white boy was telling me about it like before it all kicked off. And I'm sorry, yo, I'm getting off topic, yo, but I gotta tell these stories. They're hilarious. Like, yeah, Sean, I'm gonna get him, man. I'm telling you, man, he keep fucking with me, man. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, yo, shit, go do your thing, yo, yeah, man. You feel me? Like, that's what you ain't. He be picking what you, hey, do your thing. You ain't no point in telling me, like, we ain't close like that. Make a long story short, yo, we ready to lock in one day. Terry coming to cell. Straight steals him. Now Bill is under the bunk. He's under the bunk getting beat. I'm sitting back watching like, God damn, he fucking him up. And I know I was wrong, yo, because that was my buck buddy, yo, and I shouldn't have allowed it to go that far, but hey, I didn't know what he was into. Straight up. And he used to lie a lot, and I ain't really rock with that. Beat him under the bunk. So now he leaves out. So after it was all over, right? And I know I'm getting off topic, yo, but y'all gonna trip off of it. So after it was all over, Bill is still under the bunk. So I'm like, yo, yo. I'm like, you can come out now, bro. Like, he gone, yo. You feel me? Like, he gone. So Bill comes out. Man, he fucked up. All red and shit. Purple and all type of colors. Next thing you know, count time. It's always count time, man. He checks in. But I think Rue had him beat, yo, because Rue did it real slick and sly. Like, I thought he was going to medical. But like I said, I done seen a lot of check-ins, yo, and none of them is respected. But it is a way that you can check in. It's called a gangster check-in. Punch a CO. You know what I mean? Still one of the people you got your ops or somebody you got beef with. On the tier, in front of the police. They're going to rush, they're going to blitz, they're going to move you out of there. So it was a way that King Von could have still checked in and kept his integrity. So I ain't rocking with this.
They couldn't take him in that county, man. None of you niggas. I dare a nigga do an interview and cap on folks' name. On Kyle, I'm gonna get exposed and all y'all bitch ass. Y'all know I was there. Y'all know I was there. Live, front and center. And involved with everything. Y'all get on this bitch tweaking, man. Don't be getting on there tweaking folks like that. Boy, y'all know what the fuck going on, man. It's all a finesse. That county like another world. Y'all favorite rappers was... Tell the truth, nigga. What you and your homie was in there doing? Y'all believe in niggas with aluminum foil chains on and shit. Stop that, man. On Carlos ass in there scared as hell. He landed on deck with me when he first got booked for his body. Him and Lil J. They ass checked the PC. Me, DD, BA, Ramo. All of us was on deck with each other. On Carlos ass was scared. Niggas went in that bitch rumbling. Niggas went in that bitch getting them on. Niggas wasn't doing shit. Niggas was ducking they shit, kicking them bags out. Feeding the guys that was in there fucked up. You hear me? You know, in that county, it's survival with a fitness, man. Only the real survive through that bitch. If you ain't no member, your ass grass. On photo grade, your ass. Folks coming up, tying motherfuckers up to the bunks, robbing niggas, shit niggas down. On Kyle, they ass was scared to get around game. When it comes to them trenches, when it comes to Vision 9, y'all asses bury me. Y'all know we got all them, we got all folks them in that bitch that be in that bitch wilding for respect. Folks them that's in that wilding respect. And I was on blast. I was on blast the whole time in that bitch on folks them. Nigga ain't touch me. Nigga ain't touch me. You know, it's a lot come with being a member, gang. It's a lot come with being a member, blood. We had the ops in that bitch so scared, I swear for living Jesus. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Every op that I know was landing on one deck. On Kyle, they ass was going to the hole just so they could stack the deck with each other because they were scared to land on deck with no members. And that's every op. So any motherfucker that was in there from 2013 to 2018 while I was in that bitch on my daughter. What deck that was? 3D? 3D was the deck. On folks know 3D was the deck. They had the whole, everybody on that bitch. MOB, Gyro, STL, 51st Young Money, Geo Drive, 757. It's only 48 people on the deck, folks, on my kids. They were stacking the deck with all of them just so they won't run into none of us in traffic. And that's merch. And the op could get on this bitch and fly all they want. I get like probably like 3 ops state props that was holding their nuts in that bitch. I get to 3 ops that was holding their nuts in that bitch. And the ones that was holding their nuts in that bitch don't even be chasing this shit in the streets. But the niggas that be on this internet chasing that shit, man, on my kids, man. I just seen some of the niggas that y'all glorify and call gang members, chiefs, or bullies, or whatever y'all want to call it, getting that bitch and tuck their tail, man. I'm telling you, that county in the world, niggas out here doing them documentaries, they need to do these documentaries that could come to jail. A lot of shit will be exposed. A lot of y'all favorite rappers won't be y'all favorite rappers no more, you hear me? That's merch. That's merch on my kids. If I can get on this bitch, if I was internet for real, like, I'd just be going live, just talking shit and tweaking. But if I was to be sitting down doing these interviews like these goofy ass niggas doing, man. I swear to God, y'all would be thinking, what I am, strike?
Yeah, you strike. I'm sorry.
Hey, y'all would be thinking I'm capping, gang. And everything I state facts. That's why I don't state much, because I don't be with all that shit. Everything I state facts. Nigga call my bluff. I'm gonna be able to show the receipts, you hear me? Nigga could call my bluff, I could be able to show the receipts. Y'all know what the fuck going on for real. Yes. On my baby. Stop playing with the members on these internets, man. Y'all let the bloggers be the bloggers. They gonna always put emphasis on shit and make something seem like, if you been in Cook County jail, y'all know what the fuck going on. All these out of town ass goofies, go on stay in y'all lane, man. Cause everybody know Vaughn held his nuts in the streets and the jails, man. On my kids. From day one, gang. I think he was fighting before half of all the members was fighting. They kept Vaughn away from us for 2 years. They kept folks in Division 10. He was over in Division 10 by himself with all the ops. Cleaning that bitch up. They wouldn't even let Vaughn come around us probably till like his last 3 years of his bid, gang. What nigga you know ain't around his guys and still getting it cracking? Folks in the hole whooping the ops. How you in the hole still catching shit? Stop that. Y'all know folks are gangster, man. Ain't shit gay about folks. Stop playing with him on this internet, man. Y'all playing with him on this internet, gang. Off a video of him talking to the police, finessing their ass to get off deck, gang. Like, y'all know everything come with paperwork when it comes to jail. It's a paper trail when it comes to jail, gang. Ain't no white shirt coming up there for no one-on-one fight. Ain't no white shirt coming up there because the nigga saying he's scared to go on deck with his ops. In order to get a sergeant or a lieutenant on deck, gang, you got to be trying to check in PC, or it got to be something weird going on with you. Folks wasn't up doing the dumb shit these goofies was doing, sticking ink pens in their dicks and sticking needles in their eyelids just to go to strolls or something. So he played this gay role just so he can get off that, gang. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that, blood. Like, y'all taking this shit and running with it, blood. Like, stop playing with them members, gang. Because there was a lot of favorite rappers that y'all glorify was doing it. Or y'all favorite gangsters, you hear me? On my kids, y'all favorite gangsters or favorite. It's a lot of them I can expose, gang, but I don't do that shit because a nigga swept down on capping these facts, gang. Like, this shit that got real receipts, like I told y'all, blood. I know who the real and who not, gang. Niggas can play all they want on these internets and act like they that in these streets. Ain't no guns in jail. Ain't no guns in jail. That's when you see the real with niggas, you hear me? That's when you see the real with niggas. Fuck. You see if niggas really like that. You see if niggas like that, folks. Now, throw down for geekies that's out, man. That'll do a lot of exposure if they wanted to, man, and they won't be flogged. I was in a hole plenty of times watching you niggas get y'all doors roll, acting like y'all passing out trays, jagging off at other geekies' chucks. I done seen all you niggas do a lot of weird shit in that county jail, man. On folks them grade. A lot of weird shit. I like putting y'all name, even having conversations with geekies, talking about y'all finessing them, but throwing all that shit, gang. On my kids, man. I done seen it all. Real life though. Real life. Real life though. Man, look, blood. And this my little brother, gang. He don't even do the internet. When he was sliding, falling on his face and shit, when he was sliding, gang, like, who do that? You ain't no real stepper. Stop that. You not no stepper, gang. Oh, a lot of this shit be police. I don't even want to talk about, gang, but I get exposed to these bitch ass niggas. Y'all ain't never did shit. Stop acting like the pigs don't know shit. We don't know nothing about you. But you was in them cars sliding, hopping out, falling. What nigga that was in that bitch with us? He know what's going on. D-King? Yeah, D-King, my short. I'm finna add him right now. And I'm finna add Rainbow. Watch this. Hey, D-King.
Yo.
On my kids. No flies, shorty. You from out west.
Right.
What's to that bitch in 9 in the county, gang?
You know how
niggas was coming when it was time to come on deck with me, sir.
wipe their nose. You know that.
Niggas was getting their nose right, right? Hey, that interlocking doing what? When I was zoo them up.
That bitch had no policy.
Oh my kids, these niggas be coming home doing these interviews, flies and shorty. Niggas wasn't even coming on deck with me, sir.
Oh, they was scared, so you know. Remember we clap buddy from the other end.
Blood, these real niggas that I never even knew till I got locked up with. What
right.
Rainbow at?
Yo,
God, for 3 fuck you, 3F, that was 3 fuck you, gang. If you wasn't no member, it was fuck you on folks when you was getting your nose wiped.
Anybody, you know that.
I done robbed them and everybody coming on that deck, gang, on my door. So the police couldn't even do nothing with us.
We shitting them down and all that. They know about
it. The police couldn't even do shit with us in that bitch.
Oh, you know that. Don't talk your shit, Joe. I had to verify that. I was in that zoo with you. I know.
You was on deck with me. You know.
Now that was Bayzoo basically standing up for his man, and I get it, you know. I get it. I honestly do. That's his man. He's saying, yo, they probably killed him on there, and they more than likely would have. You feel me? That's the thing about the joint. It is not a game. I'm laughing and making fun out of it, yo, but in reality, it's not a game. I done seen some people get whooped in the joint. Now, me, I stay to myself. I ain't one of them guys when I'm locked up. I ain't trying to be in the mix. No, but it seemed like to me that's the type of person King Von was. He in the mix. And when you're in the mix, you're going to find yourself in a mix of trouble. And you're going to get into some things, but where I'm from, you got to stand on it. You don't get to run from it. But I guess Chicago got a different culture. But I know he ain't what he said he was. We can put that narrative to bed. That's not what it was. He checked in because he ain't want to die on that ticket. More than likely, if he stepped foot on there, that might have been his last step. But then you got King Lord J speaking on these allegations. Well, I guess they ain't allegations, it's facts, but he's denying.
Make sense, man. Y'all try to do anything that try to tarnish the face, man. As soon as y'all put dude up actually saying some gay shit, y'all was trying to put me on there. Look at that shit, man. Like, come on, y'all try anything. Face no badge, tattoos no badge, body no, skin tone. Come on, man. Make it make sense, man. Thank y'all, though. Thanks for taking me relevant. Thanks for taking me clear. Stupid ass.
I told y'all before, yo, when I spoke on that situation with J-Mane and No Jumper, when he spoke on it. If somebody bring these allegations on you, yo, more than likely it's true, yo. I mean, this not something you just put on a person. Because if it was, it'd be so many people that got this name attached to him. But it's not, man. Lil J is a boy lover. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real, man. That was you. You know what I mean? You had the man sitting on your lap. You know what I mean? You gave him a little smooch or something. Like, I don't know, yo. That's what you went to. I think it's sickening. And I think it need to be exposed. And I'm glad that it was. So now he can't come home and be messing with these girls and be possibly transferring diseases, yo. Because it's disgusting. You know what I mean? If that's what you went to, be into it. Be proud about it. You know, ain't that the saying? Be proud about it, yo. And I respect that way more than a person being undercover and putting people in all type of situations where they can catch diseases because they're not knowing the things that he's doing behind closed doors. But let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Like I say, yo, I'm sorry I got off topic for a minute, yo, but I had to tell them stories. And I got so many more others. Like, I done seen some people check in. I'm talking about as soon as they come to the tier, see what's going on, tap the bubble, like I got to go. And that looked like that's what King Von did. I don't ever think he even stepped foot on that tier. But let me know how y'all feel about us in the comments. Like I say, it's Keep It G News. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm your favorite blogger's favorite blogger. And I'm out.
You be dreaming about your dreams. I been living out my nightmares. I been missing, I been begging. The other night she was right there. I be lurking with my bros. I be crying with my mom.